What's up everybody? Welcome back to another Shop Talk Tuesday. So if you're new to this video series, what this is all about is a commentary based type thing where I talk about your comments, I answer your questions, then we go into what we have working in the background that's not going to be making it into the Friday build videos, plus what will be making it into the Friday build videos. Then we go into a viewer's knife section where I talk about one of y'all's knives that y'all sent me pictures of. And then we go into a tool that I use in the shop on a daily basis that makes my life easier as a creator. But let's go ahead and jump into the comment section. So right here we have the Red Hawk. He asked, how do I know whenever I'm buying the old wrenches if it's made from steel that can be hardened? Now, thank you for that question, Red Hawk. So the big thing is Google is your friend, forums are your friend. So there's a lot of times when you can research the names of the tools that you're trying to buy, or in most cases people are either giving them to you or they're trying to throw them away and you're just scooping them up from them for almost nothing, and you just end up, what I typically do, I'll make someone a knife out of some of the tools that they give me, and they just give me the knives or give me the tools, I'll make them a knife, and that's pretty much how I pay for them. But that's pretty much what you're looking for. Just go on Google, go on forums, Google the brand of the actual thing that you're going to be trying to make into a knife. Figure out what they're typically made out of, because typically Google will tell you what it's made out of. Same thing with leaf springs for cars. Google the car make, leaf spring, it'll tell you whether it's 5160 or not. And then with files, most of the time, you want to Google those because some of them are case hardened to where only the actual cutting edge, the file looking part, is hardenable and the center is mild steel, which is not a good thing because whenever you take and do bevels on that, the center becomes your cutting edge, and that would be mild steel and not hardenable, and it wouldn't have good edge retention. So just look up Google, look on forums, and a lot of the times you can actually figure out whether what you are acquiring is hardenable or not. Now, thank you again, Red Hawk, for that question. Hopefully that answered your question. Now let's jump into what's going to be going on in the background that isn't going to make it into any of the videos. And I wish that I would have filmed this because it turned out awesome, but this right here is one that I didn't film, but I love the shape of this. It is just a real nice design, and I wish that I would have filmed it because I think y'all are probably going to like this particular knife, but y'all can tell me in the comments section if I need to make another one of these and show y'all how I did it. But this is definitely just an absolute comfortable knife, but that won't be making it into the videos. This is just over 1/4 of an inch at the spine and just under 1/8 of an inch forged on the belly, and then the bevel's done on the belt grinder. So that was an old monkey wrench body that I used, and absolutely love that. That turned out amazing, but that won't be making it into any of the YouTube videos. But what will be making it into the YouTube videos is a couple of things. So a couple of my little knives that I just redesigned right here, these are going to be making it into there. Now these are going to end up having ironwood handle scales and some G10 liners and everything, but I love the way these are designed. So those will be making it into one of the videos. Plus this guy. This is probably one of my largest knives lengthwise that I've done. It's got an integrated pommel. This was made out of a big version of one of these, but that is just absolutely awesome. I love the shape of this, but I'll go into more detail about this in the actual video whenever that comes out. Now, that's what we have coming up. Now, what I want to get into now is the viewer's knife section. So this knife, we're going to go right there. This is by David Sizemore. Now, there's two knives. So this first one, this one is made out of 1095 steel. It's got a two-tone sand job on the bevels and the flats on it. So I think it did 200 grit on the flats, 2000 grit on the bevels to get that mirror finish just on the bevels. This has bloodwood handle scales with G10 liners. Not G10. Actually, these are vulcanized, kind of like paper liners. Now, they're pretty cool. I've used them on a few of my knives, but that's what this one is. The way that he did the edges on both these knives, they have no secondary bevels. So the bevels go all the way to the cutting edge. So I thought that was really cool, but that's what he's got going on here. And then over here, this is $10.95 again with, like I said, the 400 grit on both the bevels and the flats. And then this has G10 scales with vulcanized liners on it as well. But both of these are absolutely gorgeous. This is his 11th and 12th knife. So David, for one, thank you for sending me the amount of info you sent me about the knives. I love being able to see all that because I can actually think through how you made it and why you made it, and I love that. So it's something that was real cool about it. So the first one that he did that had the bloodwood handle scales, that one, he designed that for like a camp knife. It's got a 90-degree spine on it, so you can use a ferro rod with it and throw good sparks. The other one is a great EDC knife, so it's a little bit smaller. And I love that info. So whenever y'all are sending me pictures of these knives, to this email right here, leave a little bit of a description about the knife, what you used to make it, because for one, he used a file bevel jig. So he did those bevels by hand with a bastard file. If you haven't seen somebody do that, after this video, go into the YouTube search thing and type in bastard file jig knife bevels and watch somebody do that. It is a ton of work. So I appreciate how much work you put into those, David. They turned out beautiful. Thank you for sending those in. If you want to be a part of this, again, right here, send pictures to that email. I'm going to leave a link for it in the description. But there you go. Now, the tool that I use in the shop that makes my life easier as a creator, it's been in every single video, but you've almost never seen it. The only time you really get to see it is whenever I do things like this. There it is. That, my camera. That is one of the main reasons why I have a YouTube channel, because of this right here. It is a Sony a5100. If you're thinking about getting into vlogging or doing YouTube, this is the perfect beginner camera. I've used it for over a year now, and it has been the reason why I've been able to start this and why I've been able to do YouTube this long. I love the fact that instead of the screen flipping out to the side, it flips up, so you actually look at the screen dead even with the lens instead of off to the side. Now, I love that. It's lightweight, easy to do filming and vlogging. It autofocuses real well. So if you're thinking about getting into YouTube, this right here, Sony a5100, absolute awesome camera. I didn't buy this from a store or anything. I actually got it from a lady who was selling it on Facebook Marketplace, and I met her at a Buc-ee's near Dallas, Fort Worth, and scooped it up from her for a great price, and that's what helped me start my channel. So if you're thinking about a camera, again, it's a Sony a5100. I'm not sponsored by them or anything like that. It's just a great camera that I've been able to utilize, and I know it works great. But guys, that's pretty much the end of this Shop Talk Tuesday. If you haven't yet, give this video a thumbs up. If you think about it, maybe share this video or share a video that I've done in the past that might be your favorite. It's definitely looking like the heirloom knife out of a file is y'all's favorite video. That's got more views than I could have expected. So thank y'all for checking that out. Guys, if you haven't yet, bottom corner, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so you get notified of whenever I make things like this right here, that stuff over there, this thing's back here. But guys, thank y'all for coming by. Thank y'all for checking this out. Y'all have an amazing day. I'll catch y'all next time.